All right. Okay. Folks, it's going on 2024 pretty soon here. If you're watching this video now, it's already 2024. If you're not doing what we're about to suggest to you, you're already behind the power curve. But right off the back, I want to share some things with you folks here. Hold on, get my big J cup going again. I needed that fill. We were sharing with everybody that the things you should be doing right now and that we're not waiting for next year to get things done yesterday. So I want you guys right now, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to subscribe. If you're not giving us thumbs up, give us thumbs up. It takes us a lot of time to put this stuff together for you. And also we got a bonus for you. Okay? Right off the back, the LiveScan Cafe is open. Like I said again, the LiveScan Cafe is open. Managing at a campus, you want the fresh cup of knowledge, you go to that university, you go to that cafe and get you some information. Now, you're not going to sneak into classes that way there, but you get a chance to network, get a good vibe, and see if you get fit for you. Ask some questions, and you grow from there. So I want you to go to LiveScanUniversity.com. That's LiveScanUniversity.com. Join the group, the LiveScan Cafe group. And I hate to break your heart, at the time of this recording, the group is free. I'm looking for 500 people. Let me say it again. I'm looking for the first 500 folks to join this free group at the time of this recording. We have some surprises for you coming down the line real soon. It's just opened up like a day or two ago. It's just opened up, but we need your participation to give some more fresh information in this group, LiveScan Cafe group. But go to LiveScanUniversity.com, register, join the group for free. At the time of this recording, I'm saying it for a reason. And those know how to do things when I share things for a reason, because I need you to take immediate action, take advantage of what's coming for you, what's coming to you, what you can get out of it. All right. That's enough of that for right now. We're going to talk about starting a business in the new year. Everybody's looking for all this quick, simple information, how to get started doing fingerprinting, how to get started doing LiveScan. They're trying to find these top secrets that don't exist anywhere else to start a business. The best secret, before we get jumping these tips right here for you, is you're getting off your ass. No ifs, ands, or buts. You have to be hungry. You have to get off your ass and do some research to see if you're able to do LiveScan in your state. Now, yes, you can, but it doesn't mean you can transmit those fingerprints in the state you reside in. All LiveScan means is just electronic fingerprinting. So when you think about starting a LiveScan business, here's an example of a LiveScan device. All you're really doing is capturing the fingerprints on the device, and then the next question you should be asking yourself, what you going to do with the fingerprints? Are you going to archive them? Are you going to transmit these fingerprints to a government entity that's authorized with a background check? Or are you going to take those fingerprints on that LiveScan device and print out on the ink card? What you going to do with the fingerprints? So just because somebody's saying they're doing LiveScan in their state doesn't mean they're going to transmit to their state. Doesn't mean you have to run it and spend $15,000, $24,000, whatever case may be, to say you do LiveScan in your state. Make money, be productive, get smart, do your homework, do your research. Okay, and if you buy this equipment, these packages, and you get burnt at the end of it, it's your fault for not asking the right questions. And something to ask the best questions to come to our group, which is currently open free for the public, by going to LiveScanUniversity.com. Go to the cafe, post some questions there, and grow. So let's jump into this here. Let me pull this out the way over here for a second, and let me bring this up. All right, here we go. When we're referring to fingerprinting services, this is just some basic tips every business should be doing or implementing or scaling it to a higher level. What I mean by fingerprinting services, you think, well, I'm doing ink cards, I'm doing mobile services, I'm doing LiveScan fingerprinting services. No. When you think of fingerprinting services, you need to focus on the specific need you're going to address. Find that need, that niche you want to go to, and focus on that first. Don't try to jump into knee deep into everything at one time. You're going to fail. Find a particular niche and push that niche, learn that niche, and become the dominant player in that particular industry. It could be for immigration purposes. It could be for personal record reviews. It could be for those folks trying to get their medical license. It could be those folks trying to get their insurance license, concealed weapons permit, whatever the case may be. There's tons of industries out there that need fingerprinting on ink card or on LiveScan device. But find that particular niche that you have a good access to and start from there. Okay, so we think of fingerprinting services, you want to find that particular niche and start growing from there. And when they come to you for some information about that particular niche and they got their paperwork instructions, ask to read it, make a copy of it, and review it later on. All right. Another thing you might want to consider is work with the schools and recruiters about this. What I mean by schools, I'm referring to something like nursing schools, for example. Team up with them. Team up with schools like guard cards. For those getting guard card classes, team up with them. Okay, find out what schools are out there where once they finish those classes or the course or that program will need fingerprinting. Team up with them. And if you currently have a business like that, you really should be doing your own LiveScan business yourself or ink card fingerprinting yourself. But keep this in mind, folks. Just because you team up with them now doesn't mean they're going to stay loyal to you down the line. Once they realize how much money you're bringing in, they may start doing themselves. There's no loyalty in all these industries out there. You have to find the right people to work with. Just don't trust anybody. Just don't trust anybody out there. You got the gut feelings, follow your gut feelings. But sometimes these bigger schools will need convenience and they're too busy doing everything else besides worrying about starting a brand new business like fingerprinting or LiveScan fingerprinting. Or even at the public schools, the private schools, where they got the middle schools and high schools and stuff. Their good source is going to be the admin or the PTA. Well, the parents go there sometimes to see what's going on at the school, or the parents may need or they want to volunteer to be a coach or assistant coach on the football team or to travel with the kids on a field trip. They all need background checks. In other words, go out there and try to partner up and network and see who needs it in your local area. Then you expand from there. Stop first with your local area, focus on specific needs, team up with other folks out there, and also mention recruiters, because sometimes recruiters are looking for people to travel to other states. They may be looking for travel nurses. They may be looking for strike nurses. You better write this information down and research it. You never know. They can look for somebody who needs like a temporary gig at a certain location, and they bring them in for that job, but they still need a background check. Team up with them. Do your homework. Research it. All right. Another good subject here to consider is your customer interaction. What does that mean? What comes to mind when I say customer interaction? Worst thing you should not forget is their experience. Their interaction is their experience about who you are, about your business, your organization, your team. And sometimes that interaction might be the first they may see, might be some type of post online. It may be your website. It may be someone who represents you and they work for you. That experience, that interaction is very, very important. We recommend do something like online booking. That's an interaction with the customer. Make it seamless, make it easy, make it flawless for them to have the great experience just to book with you. Now, I know a lot of folks say, no, I'm going to do walk-ins only. I recommend you also consider doing appointments too? Because those folks are serious. They ain't got time to waste time. They want to get in and get out and to make it convenient for you. You're going to attract a different type of crowd. Let me repeat myself. A lot of folks that have online appointments or online appointments only attract a different type of crowd versus those who are just a bunch of walk-ins. So it's different mindsets. It's different mindsets and sometimes different type of lifestyles. Different type of lifestyles may appreciate the fact that you're going to see them on time and they were paid for that convenience. Okay, they want to pay for that convenience. Now, if they come to you, you fingerprint them, send them on a LiveScan device, you transmit the fingerprints out, the background check is done. Do you keep track of your client's background check status? Do you send them a customary email or text that, hey, your background check been sent out? Here's your ATI number. Here's your TCN number. The background check is in progress. Oh, the background check is completed. Hooray. Are you doing small things like that to go a long way? It's another way you can have another contact with your customer. And they may like that. They will appreciate that. And they're going to tell their friends how much service you bring to the table. Thus, you bring more value to the area, more value you bring to your customers. And they pay you for the value added service. Now, you might think it might take up too much time, but it's going to bring you more money. Your best customer is the one you have right now who can give you great referrals. Good interaction, great experience, great referrals, which could lead to testimonials if you ask for it the right way and effectively. So you need to learn how to do that also. Sometimes we get calls and people call us and ask us that we speak a different language. If we say no or reply back, we understand, click. They will hang up in most cases. A lot of people are uncomfortable doing business if they can't understand what you're saying or vice versa. Now, we got tricks to trade how we address those issues there, and it's quite successful. But if you have an opportunity to bring in more business by bringing somebody else who could talk their language, it's a good thing. And if you think, well, I can speak Spanish and English, but I know a little bit about starting a fingerprint business, you have an advantage anyway. You could almost double your customers coming to you because you could try 2 different markets. Use that. Let the world know you can do more than one language, speak more than one language. You bring a more broader audience, increase your revenue. All right. Growing your business. How can you get that done? Marketing, asking for referrals, encourage them to leave positive reviews. But sometimes if you don't ask them the right way, they won't do it. If you don't remind them after you ask them, they're not going to do it. You need to have tools put in place to get positive feedback and put those reviews, those feedbacks on your website, on your social media site, on your Google reviews, on your Google My Business, on your Yelp. Different things you should have put in place that works automatically to get this done on your behalf, especially with one-person operation. There's tools you have at your disposal out there. You should take advantage of. Yeah, they may be extremely pricey depending on what path you go down, or you might not get the best bang for your buck, the best value, or you're trying to nickel and dime everything. They don't talk to each other. It's going to cost you more time. Then you get frustrated and you're not going to do it. And then your business is not going to scale to a higher level. Share helpful information. What I mean by that? Sometimes people may contact you and say, hey, I need fingerprinting. I need LiveScan for Texas, but they may live in California. They have something on your website. They have something they can read on a website or video to explain to them how it is to do a background check as an out-of-state applicant. Sometimes folks don't even know what the LiveScan is. They have something on your website where they can know, where you can show a demonstration where you're doing live scans. or ink card fingerprinting, or anything to explain the basic process of how to capture fingerprints and what to expect when they come to you, or what to bring with them when they come to you. If we don't have that, you're already behind the curve. All this stuff should be put in place now. If you don't have a website, at least start writing articles now. And also advertise smartly. There's different ways to advertise. I'm not going to spend this particular YouTube video and go in detail how to advertise. We got courses for that, the National LiveScan Association. But you need to advertise smartly. I didn't say half-fast. I meant advertise smartly. There's paid advertisement, and also you can do it yourself manually without you doing it, without you paying. There's different ways of advertising, but do it smartly. All right. Managing your office. I have tons of videos in the past. I always talk about different ways how you can grow and scale your business just by using certain tools at your office, how to manage your office. All right. One thing you should consider doing is when they come to you is get some information from your customer. If they didn't schedule an appointment, you may have nothing on them besides they coming to you for a live scan, and in a certain state they require you anyway to at least have them sign in for some essential information required for that particular state. If you're one of those states that require that, I suggest you get yourself a separate form called like an intake form or like a mini survey and learn how they heard about you. Ask why they're here. How did they hear about you? Who referred them? Information like that. And at the same time, get their consent, their signature on that piece of paper where they allow you to contact them for other things like upcoming events, promotions, happy birthday notices, and fun things like that. You can take that information they share with you on that intake form, put into your system, your CRM system, your marketing system, where if you do things the right way and have the right type of workflows, customers tagged a certain way, where you can automate this and you can keep them engaged. Merry Christmas, happy birthday. Oh, by the way, now we're offering Notary Public Services. We have a new location. Now we're doing ink card fingerprint, whatever the case may be. Keep them engaged. Don't spam them. Don't text them and do, but let's let them know a gentle nudge that you're still there. To include a background check is completed, or thank you for the positive review. All the stuff you should be doing yesterday. If you want to go to the next level in 2024, or the next year when we look at this video here, you need to put these tools in play. I'm mentioning a lot to you, but you need to get these tools together or work with an organization that have these tools for its members to take advantage of to make it work. Like the National LiveScan Association. And no, that plugin is not shameless. Another thing about managing your office is make it easy for them to pay you. Don't make it work for that money. Make it easy for them to pay you. If they're scheduling online, give them an option of where they could pay you online. Make it easy. One of our members, I won't mention her last name, but first name is Melissa, from a small country called Florida, talking to her today. She upgraded her website. She's working on the website right now. She just got her machine for Florida. So Melissa, watching the video, congratulations. She just got her LiveScan machine. She's been doing ink cards for the past month and a half, killing it, making the money. Now she got her LiveScan machine. We shared some things with her. She should go ahead and put something online where they could schedule your appointment. And while I was talking to her, she started freaking out. Well, she wasn't. She was excited, but also kind of nervous. Her first fingerprint client on the LiveScan device. Very first one. Their fee, government fee, was about this much, but they paid her about that much. That's how you do it. She brought value to the table. Of course, it was a mobile. She mentioned the mobile service, and they paid her online. And she was kind of shocked and happy. Like, wait a minute, they just paid online, for fingerprinting for tomorrow, and they're just like 7 minutes down the street. What should I do? I said, call them. See, can you fingerprint them now since they're so close? Hey, no fingerprint them. Make a long story short, she had a good day. She fingerprinted the first customer, took some good looking pictures, her and the customer got testimonial, but she made it streamless. She made the effort easy where they could go online, schedule for a service, and pay online. When she's fingerprinting them, she's not trying to wait now, explain the payment process, try and get the money. The credit card's not working right. I left it at home. It's my mama's card. It's my daddy's card. Do you take checks? Can I get a discount? Don't let me get started, folks. Don't let me get started. If you get paid online, it's a streamless transaction, and most of the time they're gonna show up. All right? Most of the time they're gonna show up. And also by paying online, it helps you keep track of your billings. Helps keep track of who's coming in, who's paid, what's going on. We can actually review your reports on a weekly, daily, and monthly basis on which one is working the best. What industry is coming in the most? Are you doing ink cards in the educational field? Are you doing live scan transmissions for those in the medical field? You should keep track of all this here, because we get a whole bunch of folks come to you for a medical license at your location. There might be a medical school nearby. They might be in the same building. So working on that market, expanding it, dominate that market. All right. Another thing is about managing your office. It's the software, your appointment scheduling system. How are you going to collect the payments? Does your payment system integrate with your appointment scheduling system? Does your appointment scheduling system integrate with your CRM? Does your CRM integrate with your, so let me get started here, with your AI software, with your chatbot, with your intake forms on your website? All these things might be out there, but they all talk together. If someone that calls you missed a call, does the call show up automatically in your CRM? Does your software contact that missed call within 5 minutes? Say, hey, we missed your call. How can we be of service? And why are you busy fingerprinting somebody else because you missed that call? Does your program, does your workflow, does your system get them to schedule an appointment? Why are you busy doing something else? If not, we really should get some things in place to make that happen. You're so far behind the curve right now. It's a new world out there, and AI is not going away. If you like what you're hearing, folks, please let me know in the comment section here. And once again, please go to LiveScanUniversity.com and join the group, the LiveScan Cafe group. The LiveScan Cafe group is open. We're looking for the first 500 members. We got some surprises for them there once we get close to that number. Perhaps some surprise for those who might get on board right now before the holidays come around. So I'm asking you, trying to give you some serious hints. Go to LiveScan University, log in for free, and join the group while it's still open to the public. While it's still open to the public. All right. And yes, the LiveScan Cafe is open. Enhancing your services. Get paid up front. Point blank. One of the first things you should be doing to enhance your business out there is get paid up front. Avoid all those issues trying to get paid after the fact or saying, oh, I thought the LiveScan was free. Because the last place I went to before 20 years ago, or last place I went to last month, I was told it was free. I don't have to pay anything. Avoid those hassles, get paid up front, making the smoothest transition where you can pretty much have them just click on the link, tap your payment portal, where you have after your tablet, have them tap your, where they go here, someplace, your merchant service device like Square, where you can go ahead and take payments. Make it simple as possible. Another thing is, when they want to pay you sometime, imagine you going to a grocery store and you're about to pay for some food. On the right-hand side, you have all the candy. You got all the chocolate bars over there. That's right, chocolate bars. Left-hand side, you got the beef jerky. You got the magazines. You got the cheap flowers, whatever the case may be, depending on where you shop at. Do the same thing if the person comes to you or they schedule an appointment online. They may need to have a live scan done, but oh, by the way, they may have need to do an ink card for a different state. So when they schedule for a live scan, offer them an upsell, an opportunity to schedule also for ink card fingerprinting while they're there. To keep them scheduling 2 separate appointments, if you got the right tools and platform, they can schedule for a live scan, and as an additional option, they might schedule for an ink card. as additional add-on or upsell or more a service for them, they might need a notary public service, be a notary, get the notarization done. Or they may come to you in ink card fingerprinting. You only got one thing online for one ink card, but they may come to you needing 5 or 6 ink cards. If your website don't have the capability or the scheduling system capability to have them add on extra services, you need to step up your game. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money. When they get there with these extra ink cards, you think you just need one. Those who are waiting in line are going to get frustrated because now they got to wait, not realizing this guy's going to come with 2 or 3 ink cards. Or perhaps they may come to for a live scan, but may need 2 live scans for 2 different reasons. You need to have these tools put in place. You need to ask the right questions when they schedule online. And that's one of the drawbacks when they come to you as a walk-in. Okay? Drawback for that, not being prepared ahead of time. Now, I had a situation I observed today where a person was trying to get live scan done for the customer, but the customer was trying to tell them how to do it. Trying to tell them, do this print again. It beeped the wrong way. Why is it red over there? How come it's not green? Can you please do it again? And we feel compelled as if we have to do it because they heard a beep or they saw some red. They don't know the process of fingerprinting. All they see is these hearing these beeping sounds and red sounds. All of a sudden, now you're starting to sweat. Let the customer know, not the client, unless they pay you top dollar. Let the customer know that you're in charge and it's going to be okay and that you have a certain process of getting things done. Okay? Remind them of that. Don't let them dictate to you what's going on. If you don't dictate to you at the point, you're not going to be in charge and you're not enhancing your services. You're degrading your services because now they're going to tell you how to run your business. Now they're going to feel like they should pay you a lot less because you know what you're doing, or they're going to question you. Once you let them stop pushing you around, you lost a customer, you lost a positive review, lost the referrals, and they may question. The print might get rejected. They may blame you. Heck, the print might get rejected because they got no prints. The prints run away, but they're going to blame you and feel like, well, I had to tell you what to do, and you know what's going on. So you don't want that. You need to make sure you need to keep things the right way. Let them know that you run the show. Explain the process at a time. Let them know what they're going to expect, but you always maintain control of the fingerprint process. Never give it to your customer. You have it. What else here? Your pricing, very important for enhancing your services. They're going to question you, why are you charging me so much money? They're saying that because they don't respect you. They're saying that because they feel like you deserve that money you have on your website and the price that should be on your website in most cases. Or they feel like they can bully you and you're going to come down. Oh, okay, then since you get 3 ink cards, I guess I'll give you a pair for free. Heck no. It doesn't work like that. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. McDonald's, I'm ordering 3 hamburgers. Since I'm getting 3 hamburgers, you get 1 for free. Hey, good luck with that. Mr. and Mrs. Airline, I want first class services. I want book 3 seats, but I want 1 for free. I'll book 2 seats in coach, but the third one for free in first class. They're not doing it to them, so why are you allowing them to happen to you? Or don't let them do it to you like that. Or when it happens, I understand. You may not be comfortable with the service we bring up here. I wish you the best. Any other questions as you walk the ass out the office? If you get to a point where they're just degrading you, disrespecting you, you have to fingerprint them. Wish them the best as you walk them out. Okay? I have a lot of folks I know personally who kick people out their office. Kick them out. Bigfoot, kick them out. You maintain control. Don't let them disrespect you or impede on your workflow. Now, the past 30 minutes, I shared a lot of good information for you here. What we're going to do later on, this week or next week, we're going to take this content, we're going to post it in our group. We might make it public to the LiveScan Cafe group, the first 500. I just got to see, there's a lot of content here we got to digest. But please, join the group. Go to LiveScan. Hey, how you doing, Miss Allison? Go to LiveScanUniversity.com. And I keep saying it for a reason. I need you. Thank you for signing up. It's going to be some free information there. There can be some courses there too. Now, the course is not going to be free. Okay. If you're a member of the National Licensing Association, a paid member, we have free monthly training. If you're just to hang out in the group in the cafe, post some simple questions, that's what we're here for, the network. To learn more, get a good vibe of who we are, and then grow your business by becoming a member of the association. We have all these tools I just shared with you for our members. And if you're watching the video right now, as this was being published, and you're a current paid member of the association, you're not yet onboarded into a new platform, let us know, so we can help you get onboarded to a new platform. And if you're a new member right now, you already got experience in the new platform, and you know it's a lot of tools at your fingertips. They could use for the ink card fingerprinting, they could use for your LiveScan fingerprinting, and most likely any other business you currently have. If a good fit for the tools we bring, share it with you. Now, you know how I do it. Got the Big J cup. Be safe. Have fun. Get in trouble, but don't get caught. See you, folks. Bye for now. And please, LiveScanUniversity.com. Look for the first 500 members. We want to get them in the next 30 days. Help the brother out. Help us help you. Take care. Bye. I need another swig.